Underwood. Thin ice!
So I can't knock down a triple here. Woo, okay. Didn't even miss a shot this entire time, so take that. This better be good for the team.
Oh,
I thought for sure.
there it is. Boom! Yes!
All right. Episode 272, Illini Basketball Podcast, October 16th, 2025. And the funny part about the thing that I do with the date is there's always right in front of me, so I'm not being fully serious when I pretend I don't know what the date is. So I've gotten everybody this entire time. Thank you. Episode 272. Apparently they play this week. So
yeah,
right?
Sunday, and apparently we have to buy Big Ten Network again. So, when's the Colgate game? Because are we going to have to buy it for 2 months? Are they gonna screw us over with that?
I don't know. That's a good question. I could find it pretty quick here.
Is that why they're playing so early?
November 14th.
Okay, so we're good.
Yeah.
We only got to buy it once. So Big Ten. We'll talk about the game a little bit later, but Big Ten Plus, if you want to watch that, I believe Illinois State is supposed to be pretty good. Everybody's predicting them to win the MVC. What are you doing there? Call-ins ready or?
I don't know what that was actually.
If you're new here, subscribe, like the stream for us over on YouTube. If you're not listening to us on YouTube, go over to our YouTube page, subscribe. We're trying to get to 1 million followers before the season starts. So if you go do that, also you can buy merch. I don't know the thing. I don't know where it's at. It's on here somewhere. You can check out our merch at Illini Basketball Podcast shop.fourthwall.com. Had some questions about the blue hoodies. I don't know when they're going to be back in stock. Ethan also has no clue when they're going to be back in stock. So, but go check that out. And as always, the call lines are open. Supposedly, you can call us at 217-834-8589 while we are live. Don't try calling us if you're listening to this tomorrow.
You can. It's not going to do anything, but you can.
Yeah. And then Ethan has that there's a few more merch items coming before the season begins. Maybe a couple hats and a shirt.
Yeah.
Could be more if people give us ideas for merch.
Yeah, I got a couple things in the works. I don't know if it's when it's gonna happen. Maybe by the game Sunday. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. I gotta send it to you so you can see.
Okay. Tune in Sunday. We might drop some merch live during the watch party.
We're also supposed to remind 2:00. Remind the audience to like and subscribe as well. Of course,
I did that. You're not listening.
You're supposed to say remind.
Oh,
remind the audience to like and subscribe because the fucking producer is so concerned about whether we read this verbatim or not. Like, God, shut up. What are you, some sort of ad agency where you have to read things a certain way? You can't read these words, but you can read these words. And
our producer has been fired. I thought Finley's our new producer. So
I've gotten the calls ready twice. They've been ready twice, and they just dropped a second time. So what the fuck?
Perfect. All right. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We weren't live last week. We decided to wait till this week. So settle in, pour a drink if you want, order water if you're Ethan, and we'll get into this. So the official AP top 25 has dropped. Illinois comes in at 17th. Purdue number 1, Houston 2, Florida 3, UConn 4, St. John's 5. I don't know if you want me to list all these, but I will. Duke 6, Michigan 7, BYU 8, Kentucky 9, Texas Tech 10, Louisville 11, UCLA 12, Arizona 13, Arkansas 14, Alabama 15, Iowa State 16, Tennessee 18, Kansas 19, Auburn 20th, lost yesterday in a scrimmage game to Oklahoma State. Gonzaga 21, Michigan State 22, Creighton 23, Wisconsin 24, North Carolina 25. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Big Ten teams.
Yeah, the AP itself, alongside the metrics, is quite a bit different in certain spots. I think one of the big ones is the fact that some of the metrics, like, a team like, I don't know, for example, random team, I don't know, Illinois. They like Illinois more than the AP poll, which is fine. The writers don't matter at all. They're all morons. We've established that over the past several years. But I think 17 is like fair for a team that has an entirely new roster, which a lot of teams do. There's one team that I'm very surprised that they are where they are in both polls, but I guess we can talk about that. God damn it. I think we can talk about that later.
Okay.
A specific team.
We'll talk about that later. I went through the people that voted. Illinois' own Scott Ritchie had Illinois at number 6, which was the highest vote they had. David Jablonski had him unranked. I believe he is a Dayton beat writer. Your boy John Rothstein had him at 22, and then the highest lowest ranking that wasn't unranked was Dave Borges, UConn beat writer. So advanced analytics and metrics-based projections from Ken Palm, Evan Maya, and Bartovic have Illinois much higher.
A little bit there.
Ken Palm has them at 6. Torvik has them at 7. Ken Palm 6th offensive, 16th defensive, which I don't know how they get any of these metrics, especially defensively, but they find them somehow. And then Torvik has offense 9, defense 11. The producer notes in red writing, I guess I can read this.
Shouldn't, but we will.
The metrics, like the defensive pedigree of this team, are way better than what they'll actually be.
Great take. I mean, who the fuck wants to know his opinion? Anyway, now that we touched on Ken Palm, I'm shocked. And I guess we'll talk about this as well. Next week, I guess we'll do a college basketball preview. Full college preview.
We got to do that.
Probably next Wednesday, I guess, or whatever.
That was a Monday show.
It could be. We can maybe do that Monday night.
We can do it whenever. I don't care.
So Alabama is 2 spots ahead of Illinois in the AP poll. Doesn't matter. Just throwing it out there.
Mm-hmm.
Illinois is 17 spots ahead of Alabama in Ken Palm. This is going to be Alabama's worst preseason ranking on Ken Palm since 2021, where they were 46. They finished 9th. That was Nate Oates' second year there. So a very interesting look at Alabama this year, the fact that they're 23rd to start. That's weird. I would have expected to see them in the top 10, but you have a couple of other schools that haven't been overly competitive in the past decade. I would include Louisville on that list. They're ahead of them at 14. I mean, Kansas is all the way down at 21. You don't usually see that. Vanderbilt's 19th on Ken Palm. St. John's is 16th. UCLA seems to be kind of back. They're 10th. And then obviously the top 10 has a lot of the other usual suspects, which is the name of a film. Houston, Florida, Purdue, Kentucky, UConn, Illinois is the top 6. Illinois ahead of Duke and Gonzaga, by the way. Not that any of this matters, but Illinois under the leadership of Brad Underwood the last 2 years has finished better than their preseason ranking on Ken Palm. And they have most years. The first year they started 104, they finished 102. The second year under Underwood, this is wild. I don't know how many teams have ever done this. They started 84th, they finished 84th. 2020 COVID year, 35th, they finished 30th. 2021, they started 17th, finished 4th. 2022, they started 4th, finished 20th. So the last time they were in the top 6, they finished 16 spots worse. But of course, that team was still pretty good. 2023, 33rd they started. They finished 35th. That team had a total tailspin into a first-round exit against Arkansas anyway, and a lot of people want to play Matthew Meyer. It's fine, whatever. 2024, they started 19th, finished 10th. Last year, started 23rd, finished 17th. So we'll see where they finish this year. I mean, the people are high on them. I think it makes sense. They have talent. 2 of the 3 or 4 best players in the team last year are back. I think that's something that hasn't really been talked about a ton. The fact that they have okay, did people hear that noise again? I mean, what in the hell? Boswell's back. So is Ivasic. And I don't think that there were 2 players other than Yakachonis and Riley on the team last year that could be considered better.
Yeah. Is there, I don't know how KenPom works, but is there a lot of movement sometimes? I mean, because these are, right now they're predictive, right? Until you actually get stats.
Yeah.
It's really hard to be predictive, I guess. So,
yeah.
Shout out to the people in chat. Warner, what's going on? Jeffrey's back. Hi, Jeffrey. Welcome back. Terrell is telling Jeffrey how to watch the game, I think. So, what's up, guys? Feel free to chat while we're here. So we can talk to you or call in to 217.
I don't think it's going to work.
Oh, never mind. Don't call in. It's broken.
Yeah.
All right. This year, KenPom decided to also do a coaches ranking. Brad Underwood is at 11th in that. It's weird. However they're doing it. He defined it by what they add to what is already captured by the model predictors. I think when you're evaluating a coach, it's more informative to separate the talent brought into the program and the program status from what the coach actually does with the whole situation. And we're measuring the latter is a direct quote from KenPom. I think probably Purdue fans were the most pissed off about this. Top 10 are Kelvin Sampson, Grant McClaslin, Randy Bennett, Pat Kelsey, Rick Pitino, Dan Hurley, the greatest effing coach in college basketball, is at 6.
Should be number 1.
Kyle Smith of Stanford was 7. Mark Few was 8th. Chris Beard, 9th. Steve Forbes of Wake Forest was 10th. Some other notables, Dusty May was 12th, right behind Brad Underwood. Rick Never Trust Him Barnes is 14th. Matt Painter was 16th. Will Wade 19th, and Bill Self 20th. Okay,
a couple things. Dan Hurley has double the number of championships of everybody else in the top 10.
Right.
Unless you count, well, I guess Pitino. Do we count the Louisville one?
I don't think the NCAA does, do they?
Yeah, I guess not. I mean, KenPom does technically, so I guess we should count it. But anyway, other than that, nobody else is. Like, Kelvin Sampson is a really good coach, hasn't won a national championship.
Yeah.
Grant McCaslin, really good coach. Come on, what are we doing?
Yeah, and I don't really understand the numbers of this. Like, it had offensive and defensive percentages. Like, the fact that Brad Underwood was even in the top 20 with the way their defense has been playing, I don't know. But KenPom, he just kind of works up some stats and he gets paid a lot of money to do it. So good for him.
I wouldn't describe him as that, just for the record, if Ken's listening. I think he's a great guy. I think he does a great job. Rick Pitino, if we count Louisville, has the same number as Hurley. If we don't, he has 1 fewer. And he's also 112 years old. And he lost to John Calipari in the tournament last year as a 2 seed. That's all you need to know right there. But no, it's Dan Hurley being behind any of these fucking losers is kind of funny to me.
Yeah, and I said, the only other one that I see is Painter. That's, it seems like he's kind of high for what he does with the talent he gets in. So, especially if it's not based on talent that you get in, it's based on, what you do with that talent. So, I don't know. Anyways, the producer said we had to talk about it, so we talked about it. Next, we got a stat of the week, and I'm not supposed to read this verbatim, but I don't know this stat, so I'm Reading it verbatim, Illinois has 2 of only 4 returning high major players in college basketball with 40 or more made threes last season. Do you know those 2 players?
Jake Davis.
No.
He didn't make 40 last year?
No.
Ben Humrickhouse.
Uh-huh.
Kylan Boswell or Tommy?
Tommy.
Yeah.
And also Finley. Finley. If you're going to do this, can you have the other teams or whatever on here? Like, what are we doing? Like, I don't have to want to go search for that stuff. Okay.
It's a bad look.
What's up, Joe? I. Jeffrey says, I'm really hoping to see a different style of offense. LaTulip seems to think they're going to be more active in movement. Jeffrey, they're going to shoot a lot of threes.
Absolutely.
Ethan's leaving, so I guess I'm on my own. The broadcast schedule has dropped for the Illini this year. Fox is going to have 7 games that include UConn, Iowa, Purdue, Michigan State, UCLA, Michigan, and Maryland. CBS has 1 game. It is the Indiana game. ESPN has 1 game, which is the Tennessee game. Not surprising, SEC. Fox Sports 1, there's going to be 5 games. Texas Tech, Alabama, Mizzou, Washington, and Nebraska. Peacock, yeah, you're going to have to buy Peacock again. 5 games there. Florida Gulf Coast, Ohio State, Nebraska, Wisconsin, and Oregon. The Big Ten, 11 games on there. Jackson State, Long Island, UTRGV, Southern, Penn State, Rutgers, Northwestern, both times, Minnesota, Maryland, USC. And like we said earlier, you will have to buy Big Ten Plus if you want to watch them Sunday, and also against Colgate, which is November 14th, I think Ethan said. So 2 games on Big Ten Plus this year, which I think is about normal. I think it's usually 2. I don't know if an exhibition game has ever been on there. So sorry, Tim, the phone lines are down, but I'm glad you're here.
I'll try to get him going again.
Now that you see Tim's here.
He forgot a word in his in his message there.
What'd I do? What'd he say?
He forgot a word.
Oh, he's not very good at typing.
I could see that. He's probably going a little quick.
Yeah, he's a busy man. Anything about the broadcast schedule you want to talk about?
Yeah, hang on.
CBS Indiana. What day is that game?
Somebody tell us. I'm a little disappointed that they're only on CBS once.
It is kind of surprising.
All right,
it's
they
got to be
called
like a Sunday game.
834-8589. If anybody wants
Feels like that's always a weekend game. February 15th, the day after Valentine's Day.
This Sunday.
Is that game always on a Sunday? It's usually Saturday or Sunday, right? Feels like.
Yeah. I'm excited to be on Peacock 5 times. I think that's great.
I know you love Peacock broadcasts.
Big Ten Network, not a ton, which is fine. I mean, 11 is, pretty standard number, I suppose. Fox, big Fox games. That's good. And only Big Ten Plus twice, and one of them not being a real game is a win.
I agree.
FS1 for Texas Tech.
You have to buy it anyways, so throw Jackson State on there if I got to buy it anyways. I know you just don't like the announcers, but
yeah, they suck. FS1 for Texas Tech and Alabama is tough. I feel like that should be on Fox.
Yeah,
they're pretty big games, but nothing we can do.
You think Bruce Pearl will be on that Indiana game?
Who?
Bruce Pearl and Robbie Hummel. Big announcement today.
I don't know the second guy you're talking about. I know Robbie Hummel.
He was that would have been the first guy, but
yeah.
Embrot said he tried Big Ten Plus, but it says his email is already in use. No link to change password. Just that email already in use. You might have been paying for Big Ten Plus for the last 11 months. Embrot's. Never know.
217-834-8589.
Don't promote that now.
I got it to work. Somebody needs to call.
Okay. We'll put it up. Put it up. 217-834-8589. Did you get to pick that phone number?
Yeah, I was working through some stuff. And
Why 8589?
I don't know.
Okay. What happened to those Ducks
Yeah,
last
shut the
week?
fuck up. Big Ten Media Day and media availability.
Yeah. Tomislav was getting his tonsils removed. I thought it said he was getting his toenails removed when I saw the tweet. So thank goodness it wasn't the toenails. I guess he's going to try to not get mono and whatever else he had this year by just straight up removing your tonsils. I think you're supposed to do that when you're young, not when you're 20 years old, but hopefully he makes a speedy recovery. So our boy Big Hummer was there with Boswell. We got a lot of nothing from them, from our producer. So I guess we'll talk about what Brad Underwood talked about. A lot of Keaton Wagler hype going on right now. Brad talked about him, compared him to Io, and then said that he's on the same level as KJ and Will. I saw Drew Hunter or somebody on Twitter going at Greg Waddell about the reason he was a 3-star is because his AAU team or something. I don't really know, but apparently Wagler's a lot better than everybody thinks he is.
All right, call it down again. I quit.
Huh?
Calls are down. Just keeps
Oh.
undoing it because nobody's calling. I mean, we have the worst listeners in the world. All right, continue.
Tyler Underwood was the lead recruiter on Wagler. Don't know how that's relevant, but here we are. And then we do have a quote from Bam. It says, quote, "I think he could be one of the best Illinois basketball players of all time."
I mean, what the fuck are we doing? It's so
I mean, Wagler starts this Sunday, right? He has to.
he won't.
He has to. Who's going to start? Can Petrovic start? I don't know how that works out. I guess he can play even though he's not eligible.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tommy is getting his tonsils removed and has to get over that. And Stojakovic still doesn't have we don't know if he can play yet. Like, I don't know how Wagler doesn't start. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But Underwood sat down with Gary Parrish.
Jake's NOAA numbers compared to NBA guys. I think he's in the 99th percentile. Jake is an elite shooter. And, I can see him having a tremendous role as we create space. Look for that. He's much better. He's leaner. So, he's better putting the ball in the deck than he was a year ago. He's more competitive defensively than he was a year ago. But he does everything that I ask. He's going to play a lot. I mean, his ability to shoot the basketball is a gift. And I think he's one of the premier shooters in our league.
Are you saying Jake Davis is starting?
I'm saying Jake Davis is definitely way better than Hummer.
Is he better than Keaton Wagler?
Absolutely. How many points has Keaton Wagler scored in college basketball? 0.
How many points has Jake Davis scored?
A lot.
As an Illini?
A lot.
Lots of
like 7
number. Anyways, Underwood sat down with Gary Parrish, and an opposing big player brought him a letter hand-delivered across the country. He wouldn't say who it was. I don't know why we're talking about this, but we are.
What is it?
The Gary Parrish interview about the kid bringing the letter, then he was going to leave, and Brad told him to stick around, said how much, he enjoyed Brad and the words that he said to him after games. Do you have any guess who it could be?
No. Boo Booey?
I don't know. I don't think Boo Booey.
Peyton Sanford.
I think, yeah, I like that. I like that.
D.
Where's
Brown?
Peyton Sanford live these days?
I don't know.
I mean, he drove across the country.
Okay, yeah. Dylan Harper? No, that makes no sense.
I think it was Sky Clark.
I hope not.
Brad
Great-
should
great,
be banned from using the word elite. That's terrible.
He's an elite passer. He's an elite passer. He's an elite passer.
You need to turn that up.
He's an elite passer.
There you go.
He's an elite passer. He's an elite passer. He's an elite passer.
Jeffrey hasn't been here since you got the soundboard.
Yeah.
Underwood also said that he would like to go to 12-minute quarters instead of 20-minute halves to prepare players for the NBA.
I so don't want to talk about that because it's so dumb.
Do you think it'll ever happen?
I don't know. I didn't think they'd ever expand the tournament, but it sounds like they're going to do something like that.
It's disgusting.
It's almost like when every big name coach in the country is saying, don't do this, that you shouldn't do it.
Well, it's not. It has nothing to do with anything but money. Like they're gonna take those teams.
Like
and they're
Live
gonna
Golf.
sell
That's
tickets
all
for
I'm saying,
7
yeah.
more teams. That's all it is.
It's like Live Golf. It's all for money.
Yep, that and that indoor thing that Tiger Woods is doing.
Yeah, it's like the TGL. Oh, do you think I care about the TGL? Come on.
I don't think you do. See Bryson and Steph break 50?
I don't watch anything remotely close to YouTube golf.
Steph carried Bryson around that golf course. It
Good.
was insane.
I'll check that out.
The other Brad Underwood statement was Jake Davis is the best shooter in the Big Ten, which you guys just heard the audio from that. I don't know why you played it 10 minutes before we got to it, but here we are.
Research sucks. I'm not afraid to say it. I don't want to run him off.
He put together 8 pages for us to talk about while you sit there and do nothing and you're talking shit about him.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
No, I just here's one thing I don't understand is why the thing about the letter is on there.
Because I think that we said to put it in there.
Did we? No, never mind. Also, it's technically 4 pages of stuff.
Yeah.
For the record.
Well, I added at least 2 today. So
I added
at
2.
least me and the producer are doing something for this show.
Yeah, I figured you guys had it, so I just stood back.
All right. Yeah. If anybody else watched Media Days and you want to talk about it, go ahead and throw it in the chat or don't call in because our phone lines don't work. So,
Yep.
I added this. Andy Katz has a lot of dumbass top 10s out right now. So,
God, it's got to be it's just, I don't know. It's a terrible job because like he sucks and just doing this constantly can't be fun.
hot in here.
Yeah.
So he had top 3 point shooters. He left off Jake Davis, which is insane, and Big Hummer, also insane. He did have Josh Hubbard on there at 3rd, who shot 34.5% last year, which I believe is 0.2% better than Big Hummer. And then he didn't even have Fletcher Lawyer on there, who shot 44.4% last year.
I think he's really doing his research.
He also had the top 10 dark horses to make the Final Four, which included Illinois, also UCLA, BYU, Oregon, Arizona, Iowa State, Wisconsin, NC State, Ohio State, and Michigan State. So literally every top Big Ten team besides Purdue. Besides Purdue. And then he has Stojakovic as number 4 in the top 10 breakout players this year. Thoughts on Andy Katz?
I think we've talked enough on this show about how much Andy Katz sucks. I don't know if there's
Okay.
much more I can say.
Okay.
I do enjoy that people took my Ben Humrickhouse tweet seriously about that.
As they should. And by the way, go buy a Hummer shirt and or hoodie if they're in stock. Over at,
I don't even think we have shirts, do we?
I don't know. Do we only have hoodies? Is the gray hoodie in stock?
I don't know.
You can buy our merch over at Illini Basketball Podcast shop.fourthwall.com. We got Hummer gear. Lots and lots of Hummer gear. We need a new Hummer shirt, by the way. Please. Just big Hummer with a...
It's kind of weird to make a lot of merch for like the 7th or 8th best player on the team.
You want to put money on it that he's not the 7th or 8th best player this year?
No.
$1. You want to put $1 on it?
I think he'll be much worse than that. So, yeah.
Okay. $1.
You got Petrovic, Stojakovic, both Ivasiches, Mirkovic, that's 5. Boswell, 6. Jake Davis, 7. Wagler, 8. I mean, that's 8 right there.
What are we doing here?
I didn't even mention Brandon Lee, who's obviously better.
Whatever. You guys are crazy.
Or
Put on,
Jack.
put on 25 pounds this year.
Yeah, he's going to be slower and whiter and less athletic. There you go.
Yeah, they need. So you're saying if they had a tanning bed, he'd be better, or
It might help a little bit, yeah.
Imbroth is still having trouble with Big Ten Plus. I email him. All right. Thanks, Andy Katz. Injury update, folks. We finally found out what happened to Ty Rodgers. Partially torn patellar tendon. Back in June. No return timeline. Chat GPT. What happened to the Chat GPT thing, Finley? Apparently, Chat GPT says it could take 6 to 9 months, but he took it out as we were talking. Apparently, he doesn't trust Chat GPT anymore. He has been practicing, maybe doing things with the team. No brace on. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing things. Hummer is tall, yeah, and he's getting taller every day. He's like Wimby. Just grows 3 inches every summer. Maybe if he jumped in a tub of black ink. Jeffrey cannot say that. Holy cow.
You didn't have to read it.
I put it on screen too. Anyways, Ty Rodgers, 6 to 9 months, June, July, August, September, November, December, January, February, March.
He'll be back in January. Lock it in right now.
Why does he have so many dots in here? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, I'm not allowed to complain about the producer.
I'm not complaining about the producer. I'm complaining about his Google Doc skills. Andre Stojakovic, knee sprain, had a medical eval last Friday, but no update was given to the media. I don't know how I don't read that verbatim, but here we are.
Maybe it doesn't mean everything. I don't know. He's going to quit after this game.
He needs to put like the things we can read in verbatim in color, in a different color.
Yeah.
Do you think Stojakovic plays Sunday?
Probably not, right? Doesn't sound like he will.
I don't think there's any reason to play him.
To beat Illinois State by 50, which they should.
Illinois State's good, man. I don't know what
Illinois State is the 4th best team in the MVC according to KenPom.
I like how Finley's in the Google Doc, but he won't type in the chat. What's going on here? Tommy, as we said, had tonsillectomy. You know what he did? He took stuff out that he didn't want us to read. Preventative surgery to avoid constant in-season illness. I hear that he's been spending a lot of time in the sorority dorms and not in Ubben. That's just what I hear. It's not written down or anything. I never saw that from anybody else. He is so quitting after this. He hates us right now. He hates us.
Well, it was a good run if he does. Good run.
He better not quit because, like, the fact that I didn't have to do any of this is huge.
Tommy needs to have more overnights at Ubben than sorority row this season. Is exactly what it says here. So we didn't put that. Neither one of us.
Nor did we read it directly off of his statement.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. And then Petrovic eligibility. I don't know what's going to happen there. The fact that he's not fully eligible with 2 weeks to go to the season.
I think they said Tommy was ruled eligible like the day before the first game.
It was earlier than that.
The day before is what I heard.
I don't believe that.
You want to put $1 on it?
No.
Okay.
Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Yeah, I mean, Petrovic can still play.
Jamie Pritzker needs to call him.
Yeah, it's a cover up. He can still play Sunday, right, Petrovic?
I think so. I don't know how. I mean, it's an exhibition. How could he not play?
So if you go
It's like
Petrovic, Boswell, I figured him out 3 times. I've been connected 3 times and it just drops. And I'm not going to stay connected and have us lose money on there when nobody's calling. You know, we're probably down 40 cents from having them connected 3 times. And nobody called. Also, you can call my cell phone and I can put you on the air.
Yeah, call a cell phone. Well, people that know his cell phone, why don't we just give out your cell phone number?
We can give out yours.
Okay, I don't
Both
care.
of our numbers start with the first.
I get spam calls all the time. You want to call my cell phone? Go ahead. I'm not going to answer it unless I'm on this show. Go ahead.
We both have the same number until the last 4 digits. So there you go. And if Finley wants to give our numbers out, it'd be kind of fucked up, but he could.
He can. I don't care. I honestly don't care. Everybody can have my cell phone. All 230 people that.
I think Jeffrey and Imbroth should get it first.
Jeffrey and Imbroth just messaged me on Facebook Messenger.
So Boswell, Petrovic.
See, I'm actually friends with the people that watch us. You are a loner.
I have no interest in that. So the scrimmage.
Illinois, I didn't put a banner up, so here we go. Illinois State scrimmage Sunday, 2:00. We will be live. Ethan will be shooting free throws at halftime.
We've done nothing to make that better, I guess, unfortunately.
Well, you want us to pay for Starlink. Like,
yeah,
we're literally bleeding money over here, and you're like, oh, let's add Starlink.
That would be cool, wouldn't it?
It would be. It would be if we had sponsors. If you're listening to this and you would like to sponsor us, please reach out. Frank Granch. $9.99. Here's to funding your call funds. Cheers. Thank you, Frank. We appreciate you.
There. You know, if more people want to send us money, if we got $50 a month in super chats, we could get Starlink.
There you go.
And we just do it until March, and that'd be it.
We only need $40.01.
Yeah.
Thank you, Frank. Appreciate you. Yeah. Watch party and predictions, starters, rotations, players to watch. Shoot, I didn't put a player to watch. I don't know how you like. I think it's going to be weird. I don't know. Like I said, Stojakovic, I don't know if he's playing. He's obviously going to be a starter when he's healthy. Tommy, I don't know if he's playing. Obviously a starter when he's healthy. Petrovic, can he play? He'll be a starter. So you're talking about 3 starters. We don't even know if they can play. So my starting five is going to be Boswell, Wagler, Hummer, Merkovich, and Big Z.
I'm going to go Boswell, Petrovic, assuming he can play. This doesn't count if he can't.
You have to fill somebody in for him then. You got to
Hummer. I'll fill Hummer in.
okay.
Jake Davis, Mirkovic, and Zvonimir.
So we have the same, except you got Jake Davis over
Naturally.
Keaton Wagler, who is literally the same prospect as two freshman starters last year.
Yep.
It's all right, Joe. You're not a loser.
Maybe Elon could help us out, you know?
Maybe.
Just send it to us.
We'll just leave this up while we're talking. So if Tommy's available, how much Ivisic action do we see?
I think we'd see a fair amount in this game if he's available.
I would agree. I mean, because who they got? Brandon Lieb over Illinois State to guard him, or what?
Still there?
I don't know. I would assume.
He's got to be like 31 years old by now, right?
Frank says Boswell, Petrovic, Wagler, Hummer, Big T.
Who's Big T?
Big Z's brother, I would assume. If available. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate the words.
Yeah, Lieb is still there. Wow. Good Lord.
I saw did you see the top
kid is there?
Huh?
Dan Docker's son is assistant there.
I don't know.
Is that his son? I don't even know.
Is his last name Doggich?
Yeah. Andrew Dockage? It's gotta be, right? Probably not as big of a fucking prick as his dad, huh?
I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah, it's his son, Andrew Dockage.
Who's your player to watch?
Wagler, even though he's not starting. Caught everybody off guard with that one, didn't I?
I'm gonna go with Hummer because like he should dominate against MVC, right?
Absolutely. Like if
What if Hummer's just my player to watch all year long, every game?
That would be really fun. That wouldn't get old soon at all. Either one of the Ivisic brothers should tear Brandon Lieb apart in this game. Remember when the hell was his name? The big man who sat on the bench all year and then played at Eastern. Who was that?
Hamlin?
Jeremiah Hamlin?
Is that it?
I don't know. Sure. That's just embarrass these guys. What if Illinois loses this game? I mean, the panic button will be hit by everybody.
I mean, like you got to think it's a possibility, right? This is the best Illinois State team.
Well,
they've had in a while. They're predicted to win the MVC. Like they're coming out for blood.
By who? Like there's 2 or 3 other MVC teams that I think might be better.
Well, that's up to you. But I'm just saying, by the media and everybody, Illinois State is predicted to win it. When was the last time that was?
I think Bradley is better, but we'll see.
Bradley is Richardson's nephew or whatever playing this year.
I don't know.
Is he a freshman this year?
I haven't done any MVC work really yet.
We better get on it. We got a show next Monday.
I've been working on a lot of stuff with that. Done a lot of preliminary research.
Really?
Yeah.
I forgot that we do that. So
yeah. How many spots do you think separate Illinois and Illinois State on KenPom?
Illinois 6. I'm gonna say 72.
115.
Wow.
Illinois State's 121st.
Wow. Okay.
Not that scared of them now, are you?
Not that scared of them at all.
Without 3 starters, though, Illinois. If, could be without 3. I will say, if you look at the non-good, the non-elite, as Brad would say, non-conference teams that they play, on KenPom, Jackson State's 251st preseason. FGCU is 183rd. Colgate's 204th. LIU is 287th. UT RGV are 254th, and Southern is 164th. I will say Missouri's top 30. If you look at Illinois' opponents, Texas Tech top 15, Alabama top 25, UConn top 5, Tennessee top 10, Ohio State top 30, Missouri top 30. That's how many teams in the top 30 they'll play in the calendar year before it flips to full Big Ten play. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 top 30 teams they'll play according to the metrics. And Nebraska's 51st. But that game is at home, so should be able to take care of business there. That's the second Big Ten game. But they have a stretch there towards I would say February 7th to March 8th. Could be a very difficult stretch depending on how things go.
Oh, yeah.
Michigan State, Wisconsin, Indiana, USC, UCLA, Michigan, Oregon, Maryland, and the Maryland, UCLA, USC, and Michigan State games are all on the road in that stretch.
Yeah, they have a tough back end.
But if they beat Ohio State, right now, if they beat Ohio State, they could certainly start, 7-0 in the Big Ten, 8-0? If they beat Ohio State and Nebraska, their first 6 games after that, after those first 2 are not very good.
Until they play Purdue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maryland's good, but that's at home. You would think at some point can Blad I was going to say flip. That's why I confused R and L. Can Brad flip the script on Maryland at some point?
I mean, they could easily start 9-1. 9-1? I mean, they got Washington, Nebraska, Northwestern after Purdue.
Yeah, I like the front end of the schedule. That's when you got to take care of business.
Yep.
And that's usually when Brad's teams hit a lull, and it's like, Jesus, where's this going?
Was there a change for portal requirements, or was that just football? I don't know. Am I Chat GPT? Google it.
I think
all right. On to other stuff. So it's just marked other.
This is Finland's best section, I think.
And for some reason, it's highlighted. Like he highlighted 2 sections. And it was Big Ten Media Day that literally had nothing in it. And this one. So here we go. Former Illini Sincere Harris went live on Instagram or something and was asked if DeVries was faking his injury last year, in which Sincere said, yes, he was.
I don't like Sincere.
Really?
Yeah.
All
We'll
right.
just leave it at that.
Here, let me Google it for you, Jeffrey. I don't even know what you're asking. Never mind. I'm not Googling it. I don't even know what you're asking. So do you think this matters at all in any context? Like he just wanted to go play for his dad at the next school?
Yeah.
But shout out to Sincere for, being truthful.
Is he being truthful? He could be lying.
The next thing is Dan Hurley reposts Ethan's story of his dumb book.
You're not supposed to read that verbatim. That's leading the witness.
Is Ethan a Danny Hurley fanboy fluffer? Question mark.
First of all, if Finley has listened to the show at all, I mean, he would know. I think he does know.
I think we all know that you are deep inside Dan Hurley. Vice versa, something. Hold on. Did you buy that with the signature?
I'm not going to say how I got the book.
Did he? What do you mean you're not going to say? Like, it sounds like you gave him favors for that book if you don't say how you got the book.
I'm not going to say how I got the book.
Your mom bought it for you for Christmas.
Okay, first of all, it's October. Second of all, I would not ask for a book.
I don't know how long his book's been out.
A book that I bought today is...
Hold on. You got it. Do you have a bookmark in there?
I do. I'm 3 pages in.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask. So when that come out? Like yesterday or something?
Last week, I think. 2 weeks ago. So far, he's talked a little bit about the Lakers. That's kind of the beginning, the Lakers thing. But I got a long way to go. I also bought a Once Upon a Time in Hollywood book that's coming out next week or 2 weeks. Tarantino.
Is it signed?
No. It was expensive. It was $75 for that book, but I'm looking forward to reading it.
For a book?
It's a hardcover. It's really big, though. I don't know.
You literally said it's really big, and he did
Why?
this.
Somebody says really heavy, so I assume, it could be like that. But yeah, the Hurley book. I'll get through it. I'd like to get through it before the season starts, but I got a long way to go.
He read 3 pages in a week.
291 pages. I think I can get through it. Actually, I think it's more than that. I can
3 pages. 3 pages in a week. 291. You'll be done in about 7 years.
Okay, yeah, I can get it done.
Dan Hurley will be retired by then.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, but you want to show the folks your picture of? I'll show them.
I don't think we need proof of him sharing it.
I mean, Ethan was very proud of himself.
I was excited.
What if our chat got leaked one day?
That'd be funny. What if we got Dan Hurley on the show before Brad Underwood?
Look, Ethan Carter,
Thank
Dan
you.
Hurley.
Very nice.
What is that? Instagram?
Yeah. Let's just say Dan Hurley is gonna be on this show within the next year. That's a lock.
Why don't you just message him and be like, hey, can we talk? Let's get him on before the Illinois game.
Yeah, I'm sure that would work. The same day of the game. Let's get him on Black Friday morning.
Heck yeah. Maybe we can get him on Thanksgiving.
I'll reach out.
All right. Over under 2.5 wins versus Texas Tech, Alabama, UConn, Missouri, and Tennessee.
Over.
Under.
3-2.
Under. They lose to UConn. They lose to Texas Tech, and they lose to Tennessee.
They're not going to lose to Texas Tech.
They're losing to Texas Tech.
At home, no.
Way too early in the season for this team to be any sort of cohesive.
They beat Arkansas in November last year by 13.
Yeah, November 27th.
Trying to hide that fact. Yeah. This next thing.
So what do you have?
3-2.
Like,
losing to UConn, losing to Tennessee.
Okay. Frank says he's going to the UConn game. He'll ask questions live for us. There you go.
Although making the trek to the Big Apple, huh? This next section is so stupid that I'm going to mute my mic.
All right. What do we make of David Merkovich being a big Lego guy? Apparently, Boswell is also a big Lego guy. I don't know why he's muting his mic. Like, we can talk about. We don't just talk about basketball, guys.
Because what does it matter what we think about him being a Lego guy?
I don't know. Are you a Lego guy?
No.
Okay. He said that he was surprised when he walked into Boswell's place and he had a bunch of Lego sets. And he said, quote, in my country, to be honest, no one does that. I was a weirdo there. Finding someone that does the same thing as me, I really like that.
Sounds like fucking nerd, huh?
Guess what? You're a weirdo here too, Merkovich. You're a weirdo here too. All right. Boswell's a weirdo also, apparently. He said it made him feel at home though, and that Illinois was the only team that he watched last year. Said that he had interest from other colleges, but he didn't take any offers from them. When Illinois offered, he said absolutely. He played with the Visich brothers on their junior team or whatever, so they played a big role in that. But yeah, you're a weirdo. That's my take on that.
Who put the Visich thing in parentheses?
Me.
Okay.
That's all me. All he wrote was, "What do we make of David Merkovich being a big Lego guy?" Everything else was.
Don't read that verbatim, okay?
Well, I mean, it's literally a question. I feel like you have to read that verbatim. Kylan said that he would consider a 5th year if the rule goes through, that guys can play 5 years. I don't think that he would consider it. I think he absolutely would come back for fifth year.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I don't think that he's like I don't think he'd get drafted in the first or second round. I don't think he wants to walk on somewhere. He's still 19. How old is Kylan? He's still 19, right?
No, he's not 19. He's probably at least 25, huh?
Kylan?
I'm
Boswell.
joking about that, but he's not 19 still. There's no way.
I think he turned 19. I think he'll turn 20 this year.
I think he's turning 21 this year.
It's weird because I see pictures of him hammered all the time, and
He's 20. He'll be 21 next year.
oh, good. He can go party in Champaign. Illinois is a 2 seed in T3's way too early bracketology. His 1 seeds are Houston, Purdue, Florida, and Duke. His 2 seeds are Illinois, UConn, Michigan, and Kentucky. And then Lenardi has him as a 4 seed, but nobody cares because who cares about Lenardi? One thing, what?
So much.
What?
Lenardi is such a scumbag. I hate him.
I agree.
I'm sure he's he's probably not a nice guy, actually. He's probably a douchebag. I'm not
Yeah,
even
he just has that look to
Yeah.
him. Like easily he has one of those
he's
punchable faces, I would say.
He's 2'6", 2 feet 6 tall, or 2'6", and like an asshole. Yeah, he's probably that.
Yeah, Finley put that Lenardi's in, and I wrote, but he's an effing moron. We don't care. So
What did I text about Lenardi? I think I said something like that, didn't I?
I don't think we can share that.
Well, let me just make sure.
No, we definitely can't share that. John Rothstein, maybe the only thing I will ever agree with this man on, sent out a tweet and it said, PSA, every single exhibition game in college basketball should be broadcasted or streamed with 4 hours of practice per week allowed during the offseason. The preseason is long and monotonous. Monotonous? Is that a word?
Monotonous. Yeah, I can't say what
Thank
I
you.
said about
I
Lenardi.
can't say it. Yeah. Promote your program, promote your brand, innovate. John Rothstein, I don't know if you have any power in college basketball. I mean, I know you're a big name, but if you could get every exhibition game on, that'd be awesome. Hibbett Sports is who had the Oklahoma State Auburn game on. I got to watch it on YouTube. Like being able to watch college basketball on October 15th is the best thing ever. So more of that, please.
Yep.
Whew.
I wish the calls were working.
I mean, we're barely going to get over an hour. Look at us. I told you, hey, speaking of
Red John to go out.
Speaking of text messages, I am way up there. I'm up where you're effing Gary Parrish. Oh, one other thing. Illinois is in the top 5 for Josiah Jervis, the number 23 overall recruit in the 2026 class. He's down to 5 schools. I think he's got to visit like sometime in October. He's going to make a decision November 5th. He's a 6'5" senior, one of the top shooting guards in the country. His top 5 are Pittsburgh, NC State, Tennessee, Michigan State, Illinois. Prediction, Michigan State. What was I looking up?
I don't know.
What were we just talking about? Oh. Finley said, I'll keep working on content. You guys make sure the phone lines are working. And I said, no chance they work. And you said, yes, they will.
They were up for like 30 minutes. Nobody called.
That's it. I like that idea, especially with all the turnover.
The exhibition thing, I think, is what he's saying. Let's see here, folks. They were up for 10 minutes total, and they were working for 10 minutes, and nobody called.
Been live for an hour.
I had them up. I gave people an opportunity. Nobody called. It's their fault.
All right. Big Ten preview. Illinois has been projected to finish 4th in the conference by the Big Ten media. Two morons that I don't know because our producer didn't put their names in. Projected Illinois to finish 8th. I think you wrote this. Go ahead.
I didn't write this.
Oh, I thought you said that he sucked.
He does. Yeah, I fucking hate him.
Oh, Gary Parrish picked Illinois to finish 6th. I think 4 to 6 is where Illinois is going to finish.
I don't care where he picked him to finich. I just hate Gary Parrish.
I thought you said you wrote that somewhere, and it's not I haven't seen it anywhere.
He sucks.
You said that you. So what'd you do? Did you write anything down?
At the top, I wrote
2 new hats and maybe a shirt.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds all right. Top 5 are Purdue 1, Michigan 2, UCLA 3, Illinois 4, Oregon 5. Do you think UCLA is going to finish better than Illinois?
No.
Where do you think UCLA is actually going to finish?
13th.
Okay.
6th.
Sounds good. Also, the first and second team preseason all Big Ten dropped. First team, Braden Smith, player of the year or whatever. I don't know what they call it. Trey Kaufman-Renn, Yaxel Lindenberg, Donovan Dent of UCLA, and Bennett Sturts of Iowa. Second team, Bruce Thornton, Nick Martinelli, Nate Biddle, John Blackwell, and Jackson Shellstat. I don't know where he got this from because I'm pretty sure there were 10 people on the first team. Am I crazy?
I don't know.
Where did he get this from? Oh, is this Evan Maya? I'm so confused. Tommy and Stojakovic finished 11th and 12th in points, respectively. Where is this from, Finley? Holy cow! Let me get the actual.
We don't have to.
All right, is he breaking them up into 2 teams, even though it's one team?
Could be.
You're falling asleep?
Yeah.
25-26 preseason all Big Ten team. Nate Biddle, John Blackwell, Donovan Dent, Trey Kaufman-Renn, Yaxel Lindenberg, Nick Martinelli, Jackson Selstadt. So did he just rank them and he said this? What? There's one all Big Ten team. You can't.
Ridiculous that it's that many players on the first team.
It's just all Big Ten. I respect Finley trying to break it down into 2 teams so it actually makes sense. But yeah, Tommy and Stojakovic finished 11th and 12th. No Illini player on the All Big Ten team. I think that me and you got everybody in our predictions, except you had Tommy for some reason. Because, yeah. Last thing on the Big Ten preview. Everyone is shitting on Raphael Davis for not mentioning Petrovic amongst conference's best point guards. He's an idiot, but Petrovic hasn't played a minute of college basketball.
Is this the Finley show or? Yeah, I'm not plugged in on that one. I don't know.
Are you plugged in on anything?
I don't know why people care so much about. Oh, hey,
What I think is Raphael, who wants to be Big Ten media head, whatever. Like, stop being so biased against your own damn team. Like
Purdue.
Yeah. Like that's all he cares. He's like, you can't see my hand, so that's good. But like, just all over Purdue all the time. Like that's not who you
biased
are.
against his team.
Stop being biased for your team.
Yeah.
Sorry. What are you watching?
This
Baseball?
Thursday night football game.
Maybe we should start at 5:30, like our
Straight.
producer told us to.
Well, I'll listen to him next time because he's coming back next time. He's not gonna fucking quit.
I can't wait until the text we get after this. All right, new segment by Finley. You got a siren on the thing? New segment. New segment, power rankings of the week. All right.
My wife likes me. My customers like me. Because I'm the real article. What you see is what you get.
Thank you, John Candy.
All right. That was something.
Hey, it's a great movie. Nice try.
I don't even know what that is. Uncle Buck?
Nope.
It's the only John Candy movie I know. Home Alone.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Okay. Power rankings of the week. 3 conference games you are most looking forward to. From 3
Read
to
the
1.
producers first.
No, we're all gonna do our 3 right now.
Oh my God. Okay.
My number 3. Well, no. Producer Finley, number 3. At Ohio State on 12-9, the Big Ten opener, 3 days after Tennessee is played on the road in Nashville.
Nashville's so far away from Champaign.
It's at least 6 hours. And they have a really nice airport.
Back in 3 days.
They have a really nice airport. I'm sure they're flying there. I hear it's an hour and a half flight.
I don't know if they'll be back in time.
What I've been told. Mine is Purdue because it's Purdue. Obviously, they're the number 1 ranked team right now.
Is this game on Christmas Eve?
Is it?
You put 12-24.
Oh, 11-24. 11-24. My bad.
124.
124. January 20. Is that true?
Yeah, January 24th. Not December or November.
Okay. What's your game?
Imagine if I forgot to do this, but I didn't. Maryland finale, March 8th at Maryland.
Is number 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 2, Finley says at UCLA on February 21st. Fellow contender for top finisher in the conference. Played in Los Angeles.
Can they get there?
Because that's where UCLA plays, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm going at Maryland on March 8th. Last game of the year. Illinois is notoriously not able to beat Maryland on the road. Could be a big game. Who knows? But that's what I'm going with.
I have Purdue on Christmas Eve, the 24th.
Okay. Jeffrey says Michigan, Tennessee, Michigan State, Purdue. He named 4 teams and also mentioned a non-conference game. I like him. Bratz telling him that it's only conference games. Good job, chat. I appreciate you guys. Number 1, the most forward-looking you game for, or whatever Finley tried to write on this doc. You guys don't know what I'm talking about, but I do, and it's funny to me. All right, number 1, most game you're looking forward to. I think we can all say it at once. Michigan.
February 27th. Yeah, I don't think I've ever looked more forward to a conference game than this one because this is going to be a major night for the Orange Crush. Major.
The Orange
if they don't
Crush.
bring it,
Hey, me and you Let's find a way to sneak into the Orange Crush that night.
Well, now that we say we're going to do it, I mean,
Well, nobody listens to us. What do you mean?
yeah, that's true.
Nobody's gonna know.
I don't know if we could pass for 22-year-olds. I mean, if I didn't have a beard, I could. I probably could now, but I don't know about you.
Yeah, I'd probably have to shave and grow some hair or something.
Yeah.
I mean, the last time I was in a bar in Champaign, they asked if I was a cop. So, Paul says hello. Actually, goodbye. We're getting ready to shut her down. This show was a lot shorter than I thought. Thankfully, Finley didn't put everything we told him to put in here. But bye week for the football team who lost to Ohio State off of a bunch of terrible non-called pass interferences. As always, as Illinois fans and or Bears fans, we blame the refs for everything.
A bunch of losers.
Yeah, okay, buddy. How did your team do?
Played a very quality Indiana team, and the refs showed it. We all saw it.
You know what you did? You got Kurt Signetti $11.5 million a year. That's what you did.
I think that actually helps Illinois basketball because how's Indiana going to have any basketball money now? It's over.
Did you see that Mark Pope said that the basketball team, I assume he meant players, their payroll is $22 million this year?
For Kentucky?
Yeah.
Should win a national championship.
Insane. $22 million.
What do you think Illinois is?
Probably like 8, be my guess.
I'm going to say.
I mean, it should be 22 million if G's guys would have gave the money to the basketball program instead of the football program. But
yeah, I think they should probably have. Yeah, all the money should be going to basketball. We've established this. Football team has been complete. Shut the fuck up, Finley. They're in first place. They're 3-1-1. How do they suck, moron? I almost called you a word that I'm not allowed to say on air. The football team sucks. They've been non-competitive in their 2 biggest games of the year. They gave up a ton of points to a shitty Purdue team. Illinois football sucks. They're always going to suck.
What do you mean they suck? They've literally lost to the first team in the country and the third team in the country.
Were they competitive at all in those games? They lost.
I think they were competitive in the Ohio State game. They made some stupid mistakes. That one guy that got 87 flags last year apparently just doesn't get called for anything this year.
None of those are penalties.
That's insane.
They lost by a combined 71 points to those 2 teams.
Why doesn't Colangelo contribute to make basketball like the Blue Bloods?
Why doesn't that scumbag, fucking billionaire scumbag Ellison not give any money? He went here for a little bit. Richest man in the world. He graduated. He didn't graduate from here, but he went here and he gives all his money to Michigan. Larry Ellison.
Fair.
What do you think his net worth is before we go?
6.2 billion.
Finley's such a scumbag. That's a low.
You fly off the rail about NFL stuff or NHL stuff. Has it not just NFL? Did the Packers lose this week?
No. His net worth is $365 billion.
What'd I say?
$6 billion. You're only 300.
I said billion.
Yeah. It's
With
365.
After you get past 1 billion, does it really matter how many more you have after that?
Okay, the guy has $365 billion. He went to Illinois, but didn't graduate from Illinois, and he gives Illinois no money.
And did he go to Michigan afterwards?
I don't think so. I think it's like something with his wife, maybe.
Mm.
Or I'm not sure. But he should give money
to the women.
Stole Morez Johnson from us. I don't even know who Finley roots for in the NFL, but I'm sure it's a losing franchise.
It's got to be a Bears fan, right?
Couldn't cover the spread against a lifeless Bengals team.
Oh,
Yeah.
so Finley's mad because he lost a bet. That's what he's mad about.
Don't bet on the Packers with the spread.
I knew people that took the Bengals money line.
Well, those people are morons.
Well, I didn't say they weren't. I was just...
All right.
That's
enough. We'll be back next week. Let's just do Wednesday, right? Wednesday.
We're doing this show on Wednesday, or we're doing the March Madness countdown.
I don't think we do that anymore. I think it's all under this.
We're doing it on here.
Yeah,
but it's going to be, but it's not going to be Illinois basketball.
I think it might just be an episode at this point.
I mean, we got to talk about the scrimmage, obviously.
Yeah. So we'll do that and the college basketball preview all in the same thing. It'll be good.
Okay. I'm down with that. We'll talk Illinois first, and then we can tell everybody to go ahead and leave, and then we'll talk for 2 hours about.
Yep.
Well, we'll talk for 2 hours about every conference there is.
Absolutely. We'll get it done.
The only thing, hey Finley, if you want to see a doc, add Finley to the doc for that, because like I've never seen you do more work than what you do for that.
Yeah. Mine might all be handwritten this year, though. I'm not sure.
Well, then I won't have anything to say.
I'll write stuff down on a thing. We'll just make Finley do all of it.
He's sleeping with a Michigan fan. Power of the P, says Frank. Frank, you get every comment you get posted. Frank, everybody shout out Frank. Give Frank a clap. $9.99 from our boy Frank. We appreciate you. No football game this week, so I hope you all have a good time. Enjoy your weekend. When do the Bears play?
Sunday.
Okay.
I think it's at noon.
Sunday at noon. Go watch the Bears. If you're a Packers fan, they play
3:25. So
at 3:25. So
during the watch party, I'm kind of.
We will see you guys Sunday. Probably about 1:55.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
With new mics, new setup. Is the soundboard going to be in there?
Probably Starlink as well.
And maybe Starlink, and we'll try to figure out the phones before then.
Finley, send us Starlink. All right, we'll see everybody next week. Underwood.
Thin ice.